Was that the game where you smashed Brett Lee through the covers?
Smashed him. Yeah, smashed him. If that had been for the 5,000 fans blowing the ball, it wouldn't have got there.
That shot's up there with the Jack Leach one, I think.
I think so. I've got a 14-year-old son that says, "You play cricket for how long? And you remembered for one shot." One shot. How does that make you feel?
But it was because I remember I was preparing for your interview. I watched highlights of it back, and Brett Lee was steaming in at 93, 94 mile an hour, and he gave you a few bumpers, didn't he? And then pitched him up, and you just guided him through the covers.
He was either trying to kill me or bowl me Yorkers. Yeah, it was quite a scary place to be. But I'd much rather be in the middle facing that than be next in watching it.
Yeah,
because that's even worse place to be, watching it and being so nervous, the anticipation and all the connotations of waiting. While you're in the middle, you haven't got time to think about anything else. You're just trying to conserve your life, because the rapid, he didn't really want to get hit. So you didn't want to get out, so you were staying in. So you were actually focused on the game rather than thinking about the entire game. And it was a much easier place to be facing Brett Lee than to thinking about facing Brett Lee.
Talking about batting a little bit, would you rather, as a number 11, face the likes of Brett Lee?
Whoa! I was number 9. Don't be putting me down at number 11.
I don't remember much of that.
Oh, most of my career I was at 9 or at 3. When the batsman couldn't be bothered going out to face because it was a bit dark and it was very tricky. So they thought, you know what, we won't sacrifice a batter. We'll put Hoggy in instead.
Good point. Let me ask that question. What is your opinion on a night watchman? Why can't the likes of Joe Root and Michael Vaughan see out 2 overs?
Well, they've got the better techniques, haven't they, to see it out. That's why they're batting at 3 and 4 anyway. There's times and places for night watchmen. You never see a night bowler, do you? Oh, it's a tricky over. We really need somebody to step up to the mark now. It's all right. We'll get Tress to do it. You don't get that, do you? You always have the bowlers bowling that one. And then when the going gets tough, the batters run away and the bowlers have to do their job for them again.
It's definitely a batsman's game, isn't it?
But you'd rather lose me and then come off the pitch rather than lose another batter and come off the pitch. So I do get when you're going in for maybe 5 overs, do not get it if you go in for 10 overs. So there's horses for courses, and every batsman has a different opinion on it. But if they wanted, I quite like doing night watchman, because waiting to bat is the hardest bit and the most nervous bit. So if you're in at night watchman overnight, that means you go out first thing in the morning and you don't have to worry about batting again, because you're already in there.
Yeah.
And then when you're out, you can just focus on your bowling and getting ready to bowl after we've lost all the wickets.